Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be really fun. You guys are going to come along shopping with me at Costco, where I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of my shopping tips and tricks for how to make the most out of your Costco membership, and pretty much just give you the lowdown on how to shop at Costco. So before we get into that, I'm really excited to mention to you guys that today has a video sponsor, and today's video sponsor is actually Function of Beauty, which is amazing. I've heard about them for a while now, and a bunch of my friends have worked for them, and I was really excited when they reached out and wanted to collaborate. Basically, they are a customizable hair care company. So I was able to do this really cool quiz online and tell them all about my hair and my hair problems, and they customized a special formula just for me. So I want to show you guys exactly what they gave me and give you a little bit more info. So something really cool about Function of Beauty is that they personalize your bottles with your name on them, which I think is super cute. You also get to pick the color, the scents, and they base it off of like your specific hair type and what you're looking for as far as like your hair goals go. So I did the quiz online and it was super easy. It only took a few minutes. And when they sent me my product, basically they sent me this little card and it tells me basically like an overview of everything that I told them on the quiz. So I told them that my hair was straight, medium as far as coarseness goes, but it tends to get a little bit dry. A lot of that has to do with the fact that I wear extensions. So like the dryness is always a problem for me. And then I said that my goals were color protection because I color my hair red, hydration, and thermal protection because I tend to use hot tools when I style my hair. And then just at the bottom, it just notes the scent I picked, which by the way, I highly recommend. The scent that I picked is Nude Peach and it smells amazing. My husband's helping me film this right now and I had him smell my hair earlier.
Yeah, like, I don't think you can see me in the mirror.
The most excited.
Smells good, big thumbs up.
So I've been using the products for a couple weeks and I do really enjoy them. I love the customizable aspect of it. They have other things like, they do purple shampoo, you can do hair masks, you can do leave-in treatments, all that kind of stuff. Like you can all check it out on their website. There's gonna be a link down in the description box below for you guys to get 20% off your first order. So if you're interested, definitely go down there and check it out. Function of Beauty allows you to create your very own custom hair care formula out of a possible 54 trillion formulations to give you the best hair of your life. The company was founded by MIT engineers and cosmetic scientists, and every one of their products is not only vegan and cruelty free, but they're also free of sulfates, parabens, and all the other icky stuff that isn't good for your hair. All right guys, we're gonna head out to Costco now. Thanks again so much to Function of Beauty for sponsoring today's video. Make sure to check out that link in the description box below. Hey guys, so we're in Costco now and we're getting ready to start on our shopping trip. So just wanna give you guys kind of like a budget update before we do that. So starting in January, Jeff and I really decided that we're going to try to be sticklers to our grocery and household budget, and we are going to try to keep that under $1,000 a month for groceries and household items like toilet paper, paper towels, trash bags, stuff like that. So we have 5 kids, if you did not know. So for us, that means that we're spending probably about $800 on groceries for the month. And some of that also includes things for school lunches. So there's that. And then the extra stuff is for household things, which we don't necessarily need every month. Like certain things, like if I buy like a big box of like trash bags, then I'm not gonna necessarily need to buy another one for maybe a couple months. So if there is any leftover money in that household budget, then it will kind of go over for groceries as well if we need. So that's kind of how we do it. We are just in the beginning of the store now, so that's kind of where it's at, and it's something that we always like to look at up here is the seasonal items. We are just now getting into spring, so like outside they had tons of plants and trees, and you were pointing out to me that they had like palm trees for like $40.
40 bucks, yeah. So yeah, the queen palms were $39.99, and they're already like 6 or 7 feet tall.
Yeah, we were just at the garden store the other day, and the palm trees were like $150 to $200, right? For each, the ones that were for that big. So that's a big tip. If you guys come here seasonally, like if it's Christmas time, Halloween time, springtime, they're gonna get all these really cool items that are gonna be here when you're here and probably will be gone and you won't see them again until next year. So definitely check out all the aisles in the front of your store if you're looking to stock up on seasonal items.
Melissa's looking at something, but as we drove in, she was mentioning what a good deal it is to get gas here, because Costco gas is pretty cheap. So I don't know where she went. There she is. So what were you looking at?
So I just walked back to the front, like where we were supposed to come in. We walked in the back way because I wanted to use the bathroom before we started shopping, which is a tip if you're shopping here, because the bathrooms are typically in the front at Costco, and if it sucks if you have to like walk all the way back. So I might actually grab something from the food court also, because it's lunchtime and I haven't eaten, and that might be a good thing to walk around with. Since,
yeah, if you want, if you're hungry.
So I think I might be grabbing something from the food court, which is typically also in the front of the store. So that's a tip there. Another thing that is good to note, if you need gas, you should fill up on gas at Costco.
Yeah, I mentioned that quick, yeah.
Like quite a bit cheaper. We actually don't need gas today. We should have timed it a little bit better. But if you are looking for a cheap place to get gas, this is it.
And also, I just read that they're going to be enforcing that you have to be a member to eat at the food court.
Where did you hear that?
Because they typically, you could just come in and eat, but I just read it. I don't know.
So also,
Sounds
if you
real.
didn't know this, that's interesting. But
Yeah.
if you guys don't have a Costco card, but you want to take advantage of their like deli tray, you want to order deli trays, or you want to buy liquor, any sort of alcohol, it's actually like a state law in California that you don't have to have the card for that. So you can just come in if you're just buying alcohol or like food, like deli trays or whatever, something that's prepared. You don't need to have a Costco card, which is what I heard.
I didn't know that.
So we've always had a Costco card, so it's never been a thing, but a couple people have told me that, and I'm not sure if that's applicable in all the states, but I know here in California it is.
Got the chicken bake, but it's actually not very good. Once you kind of get inside there, I'll have to show it again
What do you mean it's not very good? It's so good.
Well, it looks, you can't really see, it just looks like bread and chicken right now. But
I feel like
more stuff going on.
the nutrition info on these things probably isn't that good, but they're really inexpensive and they're super yummy to have every once in a while.
It was $3.22, and they did not ask for my Costco card.
Oh, see? So there you go.
But I think they're rolling it out. That's the thing.
Okay.
So maybe we'll have to check for info
So
on that.
another tip, we don't always get food first thing when we come here, but you shouldn't shop when you're hungry, because then you always
that's true.
overbuy, right?
Yeah.
So it's spending $3 now to eat, because I didn't have breakfast and it's lunchtime already. Will actually probably save us money while we're walking around, because I won't be grabbing extra things and putting it in the cart.
Yeah, that's true. And 25-cent water at the front.
And we
Still cheaper for a case though.
I've been trying to bring like hydro flasks and stuff, but we totally forgot them today. Because I know it's like kind of a faux pas. You're not really supposed to buy bottled water unless you have to.
Yeah, but you gotta drink something when you
Try
eat.
to bring a hydro flask, but yeah. So we're moving on along. We are down in the appliance aisles right now, which is typically not an area of Costco that I regularly visit. However, this is a little bit different this month. So in this last month, my Instant Pot, which actually wasn't an Instant Pot, it was like a different brand, which I come to find out like recently that the brand's not really good. It was like Power Pressure Cooker XL or whatever. So that's a whole nother video I need to make talking about that. But basically it broke. I've only used it like 6 times, and I guess that's happened to a lot of people. So I'm looking for an Instant Pot. Also at the same time that broke, like literally in the same week, our big family crock pot broke. And now the best time to buy these types of things, like if you're looking for appliances, is typically around Black Friday, right before the holidays. All the stores put all their appliances on sale, but we are in February right now, and I don't think I can wait till November for a crock pot or an Instant Pot. So another tip for Costco is that their return policy here is phenomenal. So had I bought my first Instant Pot from Costco, I could have returned it here and gotten my money back after it broke. Same thing with my crock pot. I didn't buy those items here. So this time I'm considering, we're gonna look right now to see if they have anything that we're interested in, but I'm considering buying these items from Costco, even if they cost me maybe a little bit more, which I don't think they should, just because their return policy is phenomenal. And if this happens again in the future, I won't be in the same predicament I'm in right now. So you can't leave Costco without getting their 2 packs of muffins. They did raise the price. They used to be $5.99 and now they're $7.99, but they're still a really good deal. I like to individually wrap them in tin foil and then have them in the freezer, and I pull them out if we want like a quick breakfast, like we're going on the road somewhere for a car trip or whatever, and they're super, super yummy. So I'm definitely gonna get some of those. And then Jeff was asking the bakery about something. So you wanna give us an update?
Yeah, I just talked to the bakery because I heard that you can buy the uncooked cookies, the cookie
I saw a
dough.
Facebook post about it.
But what they said is you can only do that in Canada. So to my Canadian friends,
Go get
you
yourself
can go
some
get the
Costco
uncooked
cookies.
cookie dough. It's a really good deal.
Okay, so yeah, on Facebook it's been going around, you guys might have seen it, but basically it was like people taking pictures of like a big box full of like the little cookie rounds that weren't cooked, And so that's good to know. So if you're in Canada, definitely take advantage of that because you can get like 150 cookies or something for the price of like one of those little baked ones over there.
But here's the thing, it might be, I don't know what dough it is.
Oh, on the post I
Because
saw it
this
was
is
the
60.
big one. It was the big
This
one.
is 60 cookies for $9, but they're tiny.
I'm
I mean,
like
I'd still eat 'em.
99% sure it was like the ones you like over there. So Canada only. I wonder why. Did they say why?
I don't know, probably government stuff.
So we are in the meat department now, and something that's been a while since I talked about, so I think
Talking
it's...
about me?
Yeah, you're in the meat department.
Always in the meat department.
Oh my gosh, stop. Something that I talked about a while ago that I haven't addressed again in a while, so I'm gonna say it for the new people, is that the Costco meat department is good in the sense that it's typically very high quality meat. But what I've noticed over the years is like their prices have gone up so much that it's actually not that great of a deal anymore. Like I'll give you guys an example. The chicken breasts right next to me are in packages like this, and they're marked at $2.99 a pound. So I can get chicken breast at Sprouts that is just as high quality. It's like organic free range chicken breasts for once a month. They put it on sale typically for like $1.69 a pound. That's half the price of what they're selling it for here. So I'm not going to buy any meat here, or at least like this from the meat department. Like I might get hot dogs or sausage or something like in the freezer aisle, but I'm gonna pass up the meat department to get a better deal on chicken at one of my other local stores. So if you guys have other local stores next to you, I would highly recommend price checking that, because when you have a family that's big like ours, we go through a lot of chicken, a lot of ground turkey, stuff like that, and it does save us a lot of money.
Wow, that's a lot of bananas.
Yes, so our kids eat a lot of bananas. We have 5 kids, and one of these bunches is like a day and a half's worth of bananas.
That's true.
So another tip, if you have a big family or you just like a lot of bananas, is at Costco they're only $1.19 for, is it like 3 pounds? Yeah, 3 pounds of bananas. So what I do is I find one that's like ripe, like ready to eat now, and then I try to find ones that are a little green, so that in 3 or 4 days, once these are gone, then these are ready. So that like saves me a trip to the store, because our kids eat so many bananas. So that's a tip if your kids like them too. I'm looking to see if these are the greenest ones I can find.
They're pretty green. They'll be fine.
Yeah, these ones are the good yellow ones. So I might get one or both of these. But yeah, I think they're green enough that it'll be 3 or 4 days out.
Who's the leader of the band?
That's made for you and me?
Yeah.
Okay, so something that I really want to mention, and I don't think I've mentioned it before in a video, but a long time ago in another lifetime, I used to work at a grocery store. And I remembered from my grocery store days that you should always, always, always check a couple things on produce. Well, not just produce, like boxes and stuff too, but especially produce. You should check the pack date on produce, and you should check the sell-by date on produce and also like other items in the store. So an example is that these are all the Mickey apples, right? And we love these because it's like organic and they're a great size. Like they're not super huge apples, and they're typically a pretty good price. Like they're $4.49 right now, which isn't on sale, but that's still a pretty decent price. So I'm gonna get some. But I saw when I was grabbing them that this one has a pack date of February 5th. And what's the date today, babe?
25th.
Okay, so these were packed 20 days ago, where I pulled one from literally the next box to underneath. And the pack date on this one is February 19th. So if you buy this one, which is in the same area, but take it from another box, you're getting apples that are like 2 weeks fresher than the ones on the top. So always remember that. And that's not just like a Costco tip, that's like an every grocery store tip. Always, always check that, because you want to be making sure that you're getting the freshest food possible. And sometimes it's not, you know, it's not the one that's on the very top. So we're going to be getting the apples that were packed on the 19th, not the 5th on our shopping trip.
All right, chicken time. $4.99.
So I'm gonna say this every Costco trip until I die: never leave Costco without a rotisserie chicken. You cannot buy a raw chicken for $4.99 to cook. So this is like the best deal in the whole entire building of Costco. And I always get at least 2 chickens. These are the ones I picked. And the reason why I do that, and this is another hack, is that we will have one for dinner tonight, and then I'm going to debone the other one, shred it, and put it in like a Ziploc bag in my refrigerator for a meal later this week. So even if you don't think like, oh, I'm not gonna eat it tonight, still get the chicken, because you can shred it, cut it up, use it for salads or wraps or whatever for a week after you buy it. So never leave Costco without a chicken. We always get eggs and almond milk from Costco. It is the best price by far. So Jeff's taking one for the team by going into the cold box for me because we just came out of the refrigerated box and I'm still like shivering from that. So he's grabbing eggs and milk for me right now. And then we're gonna head back to like the household stuff because we are out of like toilet paper and paper towels. So that's on our shopping list for today. Oh, you're getting the big case?
Oh, yeah,
we should do hard-boiled eggs. The kids love those.
Yeah, I love it too.
So tips for the household aisle. Up here you guys see that there are 2 tickets and they are both for Charmin. One is $22.99 and one is $17.99 for the same amount of toilet paper. Same brand, slightly different, whatever, different gimmick. But you can bet that we're getting this one because we want to save some money. So will that fit on our cart? Do we need a second cart?
No, it's good. It's good.
Oh, behind you.
If you have a choice between ultra strong and ultra soft,
I feel like it doesn't really matter. Because if Costco brand's on sale, I'll buy that one too. So it just depends on which one's the best price for me.
Oh.
As long as it's not like 1 ply. So we're very lucky to be on the tail end of needing to buy diapers since Gemma is potty training. So we actually don't need to buy any today. But another word of advice for if you are buying diapers at Costco, it doesn't really matter if you're buying the name brand or the Kirkland brand because Kirkland brand is basically name brand just with their label on it. Go by like the price per diaper. So actually this week Huggies diapers are cheaper than Kirkland diapers because they're doing like this really great sale. So I'll show you real quick. So Huggies diapers over here are $9 off, so it's $30.99 for the package. But the Costco diapers are $35.99. So in this case, it actually makes more sense to get the name brand diapers, as long as you're not like married to a certain brand. I actually believe that Kirkland diapers are Huggies, or like a kind of Huggies. So if you like Huggies, that's a good thing to know. Our Costco doesn't have Pampers diapers, but I know some other ones do. So I think that's more of a regional thing. But if you like Huggies, definitely get your diapers at Costco. At our Costco, they always have freezer sale items kind of on end caps. And we always look to see what the best deals are. So this month, chicken nuggets are on sale, Marie Callender's pot pies are on sale, and it looks like there's some salmon. We're definitely gonna get some salmon to stock up on that. So I recommend always kind of going off of what's on sale to stock up on. That's how we end up saving a lot of money at Costco. And we have a second garage freezer that we store all of the extra stuff in. And I don't know, I feel like it does save us a lot of money, don't you think? Yeah, we're definitely gonna get salmon. Grab one of those for sure. It's $5 off, guys. So this is actually a really good deal for salmon. So we are on my favorite aisle that exists at Costco, and that is the cheese aisle. So we always buy cheese at Costco. We are out of sliced cheese for sandwiches, and the kids really like the Tillamook cheddar, so we're gonna stock up on that. It doesn't look like a lot's on sale over here, but their prices per ounce are still gonna beat the grocery store, so we're just gonna get it anyway. Another tip is that if you are able to buy cheese when it is on sale, most cheeses freeze amazing. So buy it, stock up on it, put it in the freezer, pull it out as you need it, and that'll save you a lot of money.
this is a pretty great refrigerated area here. You have meat and cheese, and meat and more cheese.
So something that I wish we could save a little bit more money on, and we're doing the best we can by getting it at Costco, is that our oldest daughter at her high school, they don't really have like a lunch, like they don't have lunch service. Like they have it catered in from like different restaurants every day. And that gets like crazy expensive. It's like $6 a day if we wanted her to have like whatever was brought in. And it's not very healthy because it's like fast food places. So what we do is we try to buy like pre-portioned, like little things she can take, and she'll make a sandwich sometimes. So like this month we picked her out some like trail mix. It's like fruit and nuts. And then some of these little, she really likes these little balanced breaks, like cheese and fruit and nuts as well. So I always try to find the ones that are on sale. Like this month, these ones aren't. I don't feel like they have a huge selection of like healthy, snacky type food, but that's been definitely like a cost for us, like that we didn't have a couple years ago, because all our other kids' school has like a phenomenal hot lunch program. So maybe she'll throw applesauces in. We are getting applesauce for the baby, so Gabrielle's into applesauce too.
Yeah,
if you guys have any tips for that as far as like packing?
Well, we also got the apples, and we got bananas. So
oh yeah, she always takes fresh fruit and veggies and stuff. But if you guys have any lunch idea tips for high schoolers, let me know, because it's like I don't want to get her like Lunchables or whatever. I don't know. I don't really know, like, what do they eat that isn't like for, I don't know. It's really hard. So let me know if you guys have any ideas for that.
time for carbs.
time for carbs. We always buy bread from Costco. It does occasionally, like this is a kind we like, it does occasionally go on sale at like our local Safeway for like 2 for $5, but this is 2 for $4.
Yeah.
So this freezes really well too. I always buy like usually 2 packs, so 4 loaves, depending on how much room I have in my freezer, and I just pull them out as needed, and they defrost really fast. So these are, I just checked the dates on these too, like this one says March 5th. This one from the back says March 7th. So I'm gonna grab 2 of those. Always check the dates. It's like super important.
So Melissa is checking out the end caps here. You can see there's a bunch of sales. So like the kettle chips, and a bunch of the Chicka Pop kettle corn, sweet and salty, really discounted. So
there's also canned chicken breast, which I'm getting just to have as a pantry item, because in a pinch you throw these in like a casserole and they're really good. The kids really like it, so it hardly ever goes on sale. So I'm definitely gonna get at least 1. I grabbed 2 of the popcorns already, and I think we might grab 1 of the potato chips just to have on hand in case we have guests or a party or something.
yeah, because we have spontaneous parties.
Not as much as we, you know what, we used to, but I feel like the last couple years we have just gotten like so busy with work and the kids that it's not as spontaneous anymore. All right guys, that's it for our Costco shopping trip. We spent just under $200, but that's because I had a $160 Costco, like a rebate credit from the credit card. If you guys want me to talk about that, like their program and their rewards and stuff, like in another video, definitely let me know down in the comments below, because I think it's one of the only store card programs that I feel like is worth it to have their credit card. Also, thanks again to Function of Beauty for sponsoring today's video. If you guys want to check out their products, make sure to click the link down in the description box below for 20% off your order. And yeah, thanks for coming along with us to the grocery store.
You're welcome.
We will
Oh, yeah, you guys.
You guys. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.